Imagine being on a train, and suddenly the trip lasts more than 100 years. You boarded in 1911, but you never came back. What you heard isn't just a fantasy story. It actually happened a long time ago, precisely in June 1911. When the Zanetti Company announced a luxury train that had no equal in Italy, it began launching advertising campaigns everywhere to attract the rich to spend a legendary journey on board, which starts from Rome and ends in Milan. At that time, the Industrial Revolution was at its peak. Transportation was especially cars, bicycles, ships, and trains. Many companies were trying in all possible ways to attract investors to offer them in luxurious trips. All 106 passengers were from the high Italian class. The train started the trip, and within a few hours later, it reached the Lombardy Mountain Tunnel. This tunnel goes through a mountain 1 kilometer long. The train only takes a minute to cross this tunnel. But a minute of time, which the train needed to cover a kilometer inside the tunnel, was taken forever, and the train never came out. The Italian police searched for the train on land, sea, and air, but they couldn't find it. It was like the ground swallowed it, or it entered a wormhole and took it to another galaxy or another planet. But only 2 of the 106 passengers were able to escape the train. Their escape was like a Hollywood action movie. They jumped from the train in a hurry. When the police asked them about what happened to the train, here was the shock. You want to know what happened? Drop me a follow and wait for part 2. After they jumped off the train, the police tried to interrogate them, but the state of shock was evident in their faces, as if they saw creatures of the jinn or saw a door from the gates of hell. They were not interrogated until they were returned to their senses, and what they said was shocking. They said the train from the entrance to the tunnel was covered by a white fog layer, as if it was white smoke. It began to enter the interior of the train, which all passengers saw. And the density of this white fog was multiplying rapidly, until it turned into a white liquid, which caused the fear and panic of the passengers on the train. The 2 survivors were sitting in 2 seats in front of a door, and this door was open, what made them jump from the train without knowing where they were going. After the accident, they suffered from deep psychological crises for years, especially with the spread of news of the absence of the train. All this in addition to this scary story that the passengers told. It pushed the Italian railway company SICAC to make a decision to close the entrance and exit of the cursed tunnel. They closed it with stones, and during the World War that Italy was a part of, a bomb fell on the tunnel to completely destroy it. The question that everyone who heard the story asks remains, where did the Zanetti train disappear? Where is it now? Like these strange incidents in The Usual, if this is really true as it is narrated, it is a groundless argument for those interested in mysterious issues, and also metaphysical issues that neither the author nor the author can explain.